Good afternoon, everyone. How are we doing today? So, unlike the other times where we have to wait like 25 minutes for the map to load, we actually, I preloaded the map before we do the live stream so we can get right into this in just like a few seconds. But the good thing is, even though it does take a long time for each building as we were doing them before by hand, we were looking at multiple areas where we could add just simple pre-made buildings, so we don't have to worry about them as much, like the kitten and ice building from before. Doing good, pizza night and chilling with you guys. That's good to see. Welcome in. Okay. Let's see if this is gonna work or not. That's display capture. I don't want display capture. Let's see here. That is not it at all. I don't know why it's not. I love the videos. That's good to hear. We might have to do display capture. Shame. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's get this off of here. Let's I think you guys are fine with being up there. Let's see what else I need to load up. I need the world map, of course. We're looking forward to the Louisville tapes. Yeah, same as well. The faster we get to seeing it, that means the faster I'm knowing for them to be, well, at least done. Okay, so where are we? Okay. So I'll just put this over here. So we are right now in this little area up here. And for major areas, we have a pre-made for those type of buildings, so that shouldn't be so hard. But these areas, these ones we can cover easily because there's not really main buildings here. What is this one? Repurposed building. Okay, so it's literally a large building repurposed for what appears to be army coats, mini cots, clothing, weapons. Solidly theater. What does the insides look like? So it's just a random building. It's like a campground for CERT. Okay. I have no idea what that building would be. Well, we might be able to replace. I know these buildings right here. That one, maybe. It's a movie theater. We did a movie theater already. Can't have too many movie theaters. And then these and probably these two. We'll probably keep this one because that seems aesthetic. You guys got an estimate on when they will release. Came across your PZ. Your Project Zomboid complete so far video about 5 months ago, and I have been looking forward to this since. I've seen you guys were working on it. I mean, the earliest you would probably see a video from us would be either, ooh, it's hard to say. For the main 4 episodes that's within Louisville, maybe late July or August for one of the episodes. But we are planning on doing a smaller form video that will be in I'm probably saying it would probably be in July as well, but it doesn't involve Louisville. It's more of a main lore area, but it doesn't take much time building that area, but it helps enforce what we're trying to show. Let's see, police station's right here, so we have all this built. Where are we today? So yeah, main series for the main episodes late July, August for like episode 1, and then for the very small side stories, which is for more of the main lore of what happens at Project Zomboid. Project Zomboid, did I say that word? Just a little bit earlier than that. Okay. Yeah, we will go ahead and do that then. Is there sidewalks here yet? No, there's not. Dang. Okay. Actually, if I complete that there, complete a whole side off. Or we can do something like that. Damn, as close as that. Now I'm hyped. You guys have made the best Project Zomboid animated films I've seen. Take your time and I'll be waiting eagerly. Yeah, thank you for that. We've seen a lot of people who are, there's a lot of times people always message begging us for when the next thing's going to be out, but sadly these things don't take like days, they take months. I wish they took days. Fucking make them as fast as those people who just use AI generators. If we can make them as fast as those do, oh my god, we'd be pumping these out, I'd say bi-weekly. But no, we do everything by hand. We don't want to turn into one of those type of channels. What in the fuck? There we go. Okay, we left off here. And yeah, I think that's fine. Right now they're just outside buildings for placeholders. We can have more detail, so we can have more detail when we start the animation. Because we're pretty much just doing the baseline of the city. Then we'll make it dirty and save it as a separate map to do whatever we want. Yeah, I really enjoy your videos. Take your time, man. Take your time, make it good. Yeah, we'll try. We will try. Okay. What is in this corner piece up here? Hold on. What is this corner building? Am I missing something or did I? Where is that? What in the fuck? Oh my god, a Joy's Chicken's up here? Okay, we might have to build it. A billboard, a Joy's Chicken, perfect, P-E-R-F-I-C-K, perfect. Okay. Perfect Potato Co. That's what's up here. Then just like a shopping mall area. Huh. Not gonna lie, I thought you used VR chat. A lot of people have. A lot of people have thought we used VR chat for a lot of these. just because of how we use our motion capture suits. When we do these animations, depending on, I guess, what episode, we reenact everything, all the movements you see in with our actual bodies, and then the computers just basically retarget those to the models that we've made. So I guess it would be understandable if people thought we used VR chat to do it. But no, we've never used VR chat or anything like that for these. What is the names of the buildings? Hold on, let me use one of these. KB3D. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of options to work with here. AI slop will never come close to these real entertaining series. Like, these will take time. Yeah. Now think about it. Ever since we started doing these, we've gotten like so many people like trying to collaborate or say like, oh, I can help make the stuff better. But when they send like their portfolios, it's just AI slop and stuff. And we're like, oh, if it was an animator maybe, but if it's just a person going, generate me man running from zombie, make it look dark. And no, that's not cool. Okay, we'll get those out of the way. How much would it cost? Wait, how much would it cost? How much does it cost for equipment like that for you guys to make those videos? That can't be cheap. Well, it depends. So we got our equipment, I want to say maybe 2022. And we got it for an entirely different purpose because we did animations and stuff. So we were like, okay, we're going to use it anyway. We don't want to spend like a whole week or two animating some dude like doing jumping jacks or something like that for an animation. We'd rather do a jumping jack ourselves and then clean up the animation, which takes maybe an hour or two depending on how quick and how the animation data pops out. And at the time, the suit was maybe, well, there's also, we used multiple different suits. We have a basic suit, which is for Coco, and that comes around $5,000, I think. Yeah. So it was 4,000 or 5,000 at the time. And we have other suits as well, which are XN suits, and those can be like around $30,000. But and stuff, it just depends on like subscriptions we buy or stuff like that, which I can't really say how much we spend just because we pay like the yearly fee for most of our things. Foliage and delete that. Oh, so you're probably, if you were talking to how much would it cost for everything we had, and like if you were gonna try and buy it now and try and do everything, you're probably spending near 50 grand or something like that. And that's if you do want every single thing we have, that is. Which you can do it for a lot less. People, there's a lot of people out there who animate with just by hand. Splitting the pavement into selectable objects looks less painful than constant mesh, but wouldn't that be bad for vortex count? It depends. There's a lot of things. So for a lot of these, in my understanding, like you'll see some like things pop out like flashier, but when I go in render mode, I'm not going to do it now because it'll take like a second to load. You won't see that happen. But also, in case in the animation, if we need like pavement destroyed or something like that, to do that, we need like one certain mesh. And so that's why I divide it up like this. So like if I needed, say like an explosion happened, we wanted pavement chunks to pop up, we need to select the mesh and then convert it to be something that will be blown up. So if I did that as like everything, like all the streets into one thing, it might be a little bit harder. So that's why I'm also dividing it up like that. Let's see here. But also it helps simplify it out, because I just need everything to be simple cubes. Nothing major. I'm not going extremely high quality on this. If we were getting like fully paid and everything, then yeah, maybe, but we're making a whole city. I think we can cut some corners. Oh my god, the lag. Plus, I only have to change them by 0.01 to make them not really flash. I'll take that over the others. Okay. We need... Oh, do I need to put sidewalk? No, I don't need to put sidewalk over there. I do need to, however, need some of these. Wonder if I could import the Jay's chicken that I have on the mold draw map over here. I mean, it's a Jay's chicken. It's a little bit of an influential place. We'll see. We'll decide once we get close. Yes, it is. This is the great city of Louisville. And once this is made, we have, instead of the 4 main series episodes that we had planned, we now have around 12, in which we also thought of doing episodes before the pandemic too. Or I don't know if it pandemic, just the outbreak. Because you never, besides like the week 1 mod, you don't really see how life is there. And the closest we ever was the Spiffos video. So it would have helped in building more story. Plus, I really want to animate what the townspeople would have been doing, or like seeing them get ready for 4th of July with everyone being excited. With a bunch of zombie shows, it's usually like, here's the outbreak, here's how it starts most of the time. Or like, it's already happening type of deal, you know? Actually, now thinking about it, a potato place, I might have a building I can put right there. Just so we don't have to worry about it. We will have to worry about the sidewalks though. Actually, no. Do we? Not really, no. Yeah, it looks fine. How about over here? Yeah, that looks pretty good. We'll have to add a little bit more there. Can't wait to see the animation. I'm very excited to see the results of your best work. Thank you. I do wonder. Okay, hold on. You know what? We're gonna test it. We are gonna put these over here. Just scale them down to 0. Just so, well, we're not gonna see them at all, are we? No, we're not. Okay, that's good. What's our take on what's starting the virus? For my official understanding, it was probably military, but I don't know. Obviously, there's so many theories out there and so many, like, well, no, just so many theories, so many factors of what could have happened that no one knows fully of what it could have been. We are what could have caused it majority. But so like the Spiffos video we did, it was one of our first videos of like what really could have started the virus. But we're going to be doing all the other theories as well. So there will be a clear like depiction of, oh, that's probably what started it after we fully animate everything we want. Just because we don't want to leave, you know, a fully animated series like this and then everyone be, even though that is like a main thing that keeps people coming. But yeah, I think myself, it was probably military. Yeah, it wasn't intentional, most likely not, but still. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, no, it's divided, so that's fine. We can stretch that out. Okay. Okay. We need. Are we doing good here, or what's going on? Yeah, we're probably good here. Ave. Yes, Arcane. Ave. Okay. There. Then do this like 0.5. Yeah, that's good. Stretch this. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yes, I agree. I just love the unique setting of Zomboid set in the early 90s and the radio broadcast world building. Yeah. What do you think happened to those guys from the Fall of the Exclusion of the video? Oh, I know what happened to them. I won't say. I will not say. You might see him again, you might not. You might see him as a cameo, who knows? But, you'll know. You'll know what happened to him. That is if you're referring to Wolverine Squad. If you're referring to someone else, then I guess just type that. I would assume you were talking about the main, like, the main crew from it. I'm gonna save real quick. Still saving. Okay. Yeah, you meant the main crew. So do we get a continuation of their story? Maybe. I can't spoil everything that's going to be ahead. All I say is this, and I said this in the past 2 streams before. No matter who you see, unless it's an official, like, character within Project Zomboid, say like General John McGrew, I think his name is. Sometimes I mess up the names, but unless it's one of those main characters, you're more likely to see the characters again one way or another. That's either as a second episode of them doing whatever, or you see them in another person's episode, or you see like clip notes or something of where they've been. But yeah, that's all I'll say about it. Just because I don't want to spoil everything we got planned for, well, the upcoming episodes. I feel like one of these buildings would be the best. I bet they took one of the helicopters and are the guys who harassed the survivors. Maybe. I think I've talked about that before. We have an episode where... Oh no, it was going to be an April Fool's episode where we did of it, because people were begging us to do more Zomboid stuff, and we were like, okay, we did our Enigma stuff, and that's fine. We were going to shoot out one for April Fool's fast enough. And that was one of the options for me to have somebody just go around and just yell at survivors, just ask them if they need help, and they'd be like, oh, they got eaten. That's like the last thing. You'd be like thinking help is finally here, and it's just some dude yelling at a 3-ton helicopter and zombies close in. What is this? Is this the same building? I do not know. Oh, I think I merged these. Hold on. No. B2. What is B2? Oh, I see it now. No. I thought that... Okay, yeah, no, it's definitely that. This shall be our new potato factory. Because the potato factory will not be that significant within our animation. So I will go ahead and do this. And if I get a comment for somebody who loved the potato factory, shame. They can take their time and model it, and then they can give it to us, and I'll put it in here. Clean laundry, yes. The potato factory would have that. Why the fuck is that there? What is this building? I was thinking, have you tried to show bandits in the animations? It'd be interesting because it shows humans are more dangerous than the zombies. I mean, yeah, there will be bandits at some point. However, in our animations, we haven't really gotten that far into the outbreak, really. Our animations have essentially just shown the beginning, because we have spiffos before everything started, which was, I think, April or May, the month it was in. I don't remember. But then that was that. So that's before outbreak. And then you have the exclusion zone, which is essentially the very beginning, because that's when everyone was getting infected or they got it contained and everything's starting to break out. And then you have the SWAT team, which was before exclusion zone, so the infection was still being found in certain areas. And the fourth one was the Firewatch guy, which I would say would be the very, very beginning, because it is the in our lore wise of it, since it follows the Zomboid lore, it is essentially the very beginning or the first time you ever see the infectant. So we're not close to that time yet of when we'll see bandits. I mean, in Louisville, possibly, because within a city of panic, you gotta be thinking of what people are doing. So like, if you watched World War Z, then you've seen the scene where like people are raiding the grocery store and like some guys holding up other people for medicine or something like that. I mean, that could be a good depiction of a bandit, but we'll see until we get further into the infection. Hello there, Hakan. How are you doing today? Yeah, I don't think I'll be going this much detailed for the potato factory. It'll be a very big factory. Oh my god, that is huge. Will it work? Yeah, should be fine. Actually, is it fine? Yeah, it is. We will go ahead and give it a nice merge there. Yeah, that's what it works. Then we need a factory over here. Do I have any factories? I mean, that's just a square box, isn't it? I mean, I have the white box areas. I don't want to overuse those. Ooh, the choices. Oh, wait. Could I use one of these? Maybe. The hard thing about animating, or not animated, but world building is you can either take, 4 hours to make a building that looks exactly like something, or use models you spent like, I don't know, $800 on to try and do something. But it all depends. Obviously these don't look good right now, but once that lighting kicks in, then we'll look good. I know I have a factory area. Oh, you know what? Am I able to use this over here? No, that's not one whole piece. Ooh. You know what? Yeah. It's just a simple factory area. It's nothing major. We'll just go ahead and add a subdivision area. Just a corner street at least. There we go. Yeah, looks fine. That one's a little bit over too much. There we go. Okay, and these areas over here, they're definitely gonna be little areas like this. So it doesn't matter much. It's just like pawn areas and stuff. Yeah, well, these fit just perfectly as well, so no harm, no done. That's not the phrase, I just fucked it up. No harm, no foul, I think it is. Since bandits don't show up yet, will sprinters be introduced to the military I've seen shamblers, but not sprinters. Yeah, I mean, if you watched the our exclusion zone video, they pretty much hint at that sprinters are a thing. They just haven't seen them yet. Well, from like the patrol they're on, but sprinters are in the universe. It's not just going to be the slow, unstoppable force the entire time. There will be more factors of, you know, threats or fear that pop up through our animations. I mean, I will say one thing, since it's not really a spoiler to it, but if you really like sprinters, then I think it's either 1 or 2. You'll really enjoy it once it's done. Because I know the first episode, since we announced it, the first episode will be the happy birthday video. And then the second episode would be the fall of the Louisville checkpoint. And then basically that whole thing. This isn't like a skyscraper, is it? That's a tall building. It's not that bad though. I mean, one tall building over here. It's not that bad of a thing. Ooh, it's pretty long though. Ooh. Here, let me do this first. I mean, does it merge? What is it doing? Oh, yeah, it's a little weird. What does it look like over here though? Doesn't look that bad. Oh. Oh. Yeah, no, I can't do that. Oh, I could do that though. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Now the Jay's chicken, or Joy's chicken. I always thought it was Jay's. I don't know why. Is it Jay's? It is Jay's. Why the hell did I think it was Joy's? I think I had that misconception when we were building the map the first time for Maldra. Yeah, y'all will have to keep me in check sometimes. I'll accidentally misspell something. And then entirely new business essentially is erected. Okay, I might lag a bit too, because switching to the landscape mode to paint grass and stuff sometimes can lag it out. Yeah, we just need regular grass. Come on, stop lagging on me. There we go. Okay, make it a little bit smaller. That's good. Okay. What about, that's a whole green area over there. What is that building right there? What is that? Louisville Animal Shelter. Might be a building we'll make. Might be. And there's some key buildings over in this area. That's weird. I know for a fact we're gonna build. What is this building right here? This is a movie theater right in the corner, which I know we're not touching. And I know we're probably doing. Yeah. Then we're doing the same thing over here, where we're just gonna add buildings we purchased. We might be able to clear 3 lots within this video, or this stream alone. So that'd be Wonderful. We will have to do the sidewalks now, so that won't be an issue. Oh my god. Forget about how many times they like shred that guitar. We'll have to do all the lighting though for this map. Or not the map, the buildings. Do the spotlights and stuff. That'll be fun. Okay. Stop. Not, or just not focusing. We'll need a bus stop. Do I have one nearby that I can just grab? I think this is one? No, that's just a rooftop. Oh, where's one at? Okay, maybe I just have to type it in. Yeah, I'll just type it in. Okay, Jay's Chicken. Actually, I could just do a regular, like, restaurant's layout and then just throw the sign onto it. That'd probably be good. Yeah. Anyway, how's y'all's day been? I know we're now, what? Oh my god, we're already 42 minutes into the stream. Time flies, fucking hell. There we go. Yeah, we need to make that definitely bigger. Yeah. I do not know what symbol that is. Oh my god, that was loud. Oh, thank you very much, Lord of Possums 3036. Thank you for the $5. I love your videos. That's good you do. We appreciate that very much. I wonder, did that pop up? I have to look back at the stream real quick. I don't know if it popped up or not. Yeah, it did. But yeah, thank you very much for the $5. It's very appreciated. That $5 will definitely go right back into one of these videos, so. Because there is still quite a few plugins and stuff we have to buy. Let's see here. I might be able to... Ooh. Am I able to? I don't want to do that. I was thinking of loading the Muldra map from the exclusion zone video, copying that restaurant we made of Jay's Chicken, and then posting it in here, or pasting it, and trying to drag it to here. As simple as that sounds, it is a pain. So maybe I'll try and find a restaurant or something we built here already. Like, how big is the slot? That's too big. We need something small, something that won't really do much. There's actually a store somewhere who made another handmade store. You love how majestic my voice is. Thank you. I get a lot of comments of people who assume it's a voice changer at times, but that's normal. But it's good to see there's an appreciation for it. I think this is the... No, that's not it. No, here it is. This is the store. This is the sort of grocery store we made. We didn't even put a door on it. Here, I'm gonna save real quick because I'm gonna try and turn this on in render mode. You know what? I'm also going to do one other thing before we do this. So, given our entire Discord is filled with Zomboid professionals in a way, I'm going to send a screenshot into here. Or just send a screenshot into the Discord. I'm going to ask them to like color the areas that do not seem like important. Because I do not know Louisville. Oh, we might fucking die. Never mind, we're good, I guess. I don't know if like Louisville fully of like what's the more, I guess, popular areas or not. So let's see. It gives us an idea of what we should like detail as well. So actually, let me post that right now since it would help us a lot. What are we working on today? Same thing as always. We're working on Louisville. We're looking at areas we can simplify down on. Like, we had a building called Kitten Knives, like the cats, and then like Perfect Potatoes. And we're like, okay, yeah, we don't really have to give the one-to-one detail work on that. So we simply just gave it the, I don't know, the politician special, where we just throw random buildings in there. But right now, since you came in here, D-Dan, I am writing in the Discord right now to see what areas are not popular, so we don't really have to focus on them as much, or like if they're useless. Because of course there would be like some areas people avoid or that are not just beneficial at all. Also need to make sure like some people in here don't have certain roles. Hold on a second. There we go. Also, I'll go ahead and just post the link for the stream in there too, just so people can come in and talk if they wanted. There we go. Okay, let me catch up real quick. Yeah, what do we work today? I responded to that. How about a center building that stays in the edge of town? I mean, there's some key buildings that we've made. Ooh, it's freezing, but there we go. There's a lot of key buildings right now that are at the edge of town. Well, sort of. I mean, right here, this whole area is like a factory, which I'm gonna save until maybe the last area because I still have to buy the products or models for that, so we can make it look like an actual factory. But almost everything else except for this group right here and this, it's all one-to-one. I mean, we'll see what happens. If people come in, that's one thing, but if some people say like, oh, we can avoid this area, or like no one touches certain buildings over here, it'd help a lot. Okay, what were we doing? I think it was Jay's Chicken we were doing. Yeah, we are. Okay. Hello there, Antonio. How you doing? Yeah, the renders for this still eats our computer like crazy. Well, that's fine though. It's trying to render everything at once. Yeah. We'll just keep it off for right now. Let's see here if there's a possible building I could use over there. No, that's more of a bank. Why is that named the picnic basket? I know some of the other people who are modelers with me, they fuck with me at times because that's obviously like a bank building, but they'll name it like that. I have no idea what they're doing at times. There's that, the bus depot. So many choices. Well, thank you very much again, Skittles, for the $20. I can see the surplus store that I was sworn to eat alive at. Can you now? Is there a surplus store around here? Unless it's like, oh, we have a few buildings around here. But yeah, thank you very much for those 20. We will definitely be putting that towards the projects. Are you guys focusing on the areas you plan on filming in? Actually, well, sort of. We're trying to focus, or at least I'm trying to focus on areas that people don't generally go towards. So like, there's what is this? This right here used to be like a potato factory. I honestly don't think we're going to be focusing on a potato factory whatsoever. And we're like, okay, we can replace that easy with pre-made assets that we have of buildings. But I'm looking for areas like that. So like, if they're not huge or beneficial in any way, I'm just trying to see like what we can use our placeholder buildings in, so it saves us time, and obviously we can get these out or get them out faster. Because obviously I don't want to spend, 5 hours modeling a potato factory. The worst time. The worst thing to ever do. Probably be doing that. Okay, I'm not focusing much. You know what? We'll just do Jay's Chicken from the ground up. Where's the map? Yeah, we'll do Jay's Chicken from the ground up. It shouldn't be that hard. Oh, you know what? It's almost the exact layout as the building I did a Malter to. Oh, that's making me want to do it. Message redacted. No, okay. F for Skittles. I wish you luck next time. The work is looking great. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll just start building this. Find a building to copy and paste for Jay's Chicken, the more time I'm wasting. I don't want to do that, especially right now. Let's see. That is a light blue brick. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do well. Also, how much longer do we got ODST for? Quite a while. We should be fine. Okay, let's get going then. Geez, checking how many walls across are we talking about? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Yeah. Respond and you're waiting for us to send those VA rules out, but this is why it's taking so long for us to get everything done, just because we need everything fully finished. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's about right. I like watching the animation because I heard the god dang. I heard of Project Zomboid but never played it because I don't have a PC, which sucks. I really wanted to play the game. Yeah, I heard at times where I don't even know if it was from them or if it was just like people trying to start conversation where they were thing or even mobile. It definitely could be played on mobile, but they probably just don't have a priority to do it. Because you can play Resident Evil 4 Remake right now on your phone. I mean, if you can handle that with this generation phones, you can definitely play Project Zomboid. It'd be funny though. You're just gonna hear like somebody staring at their phone and screaming. That's actually most of this generation. I don't even know what generation I'm referring to now. I know people scream no matter what if something's on their phone. Where did this go? There we go. Ooh, okay, yeah, now I see what I need to do. I need half wall. There we go. Actually, there might be. I would say there might be something if you have a decent enough phone. There might be something out there where you could play like Zomboid on your phone. It might be extremely hard though, because with the movements, WASD to move usually, and then looking around, you have to hold down right click. So that means you'd have to hold down 2 fingers on the phone at all times to look. Yeah, that'd be really hard. It's auto saving right now, so I can't really do much. So we just sit back and wait. Never mind. Right back to work. Unreal, realizing the fact that I could take a break for a second, then snapping right back at me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it sort of matches, so I think we'll be fine there. know we've talked about it before. I don't know if any of you know or are big fans. Do we have any Dino Crisis lovers in here? Of like the lore. Do I have to do another one of these? Maybe. It's a double on a double window. Ooh. I mean, I could. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that here. If I do the outside. Yeah, it looks weird. Not weird. It looks good, I meant. Yeah, looks good. You know about Dino Crisis? We constantly get like begging for us to do videos of Dino Crisis. I was wondering if you knew like the gist of it or anything like that, because I hear people begging every year for like a new game and stuff, and then we get people begging us to make videos of it like we do this. I mean, is it just like Park Way where people go onto an island and it's infested with dinosaurs, or is there like more lore to it in some way? Their double door entrance. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Might need to make it a little longer. Remember playing the PS1 when I was like years old? I wouldn't ask you to do that. I just like Dino Crisis. No, I'm not saying that you were the one doing it. That we get multiple people. There was one time where we had a pretty good idea of what other universes we were gonna do, because right now we have, what is it? We have the Zomboid universe and we have the Enigma universe. Which is in mind? Sorry, I had something in my throat. But we had other universes in mind of what to animate, and we were sort of on the idea of doing one, because everyone wants something that they love, and if multiple people agree on it, then hey, that could be a good project. And Dino Crisis is like one we've seen a lot of community feedback on. Spiffo dancing activated. I will say there is a cut scene for that Spiffos video where we're not put on the suit, but the motion capture suit, and then we put on a mascot suit on top of it, or at least like around it, so the sensors could be read. And we do have like a Spiffos dancing mascot. We had to cut it. It's one of my intermission screens for streaming, if I ever find that data again. Dancing Spiffo. I don't have to do the insides of Jay's Chicken because I'm just doing the outsides. It's just a cover building. So it should be fine. I just need to do... Yeah, I just need to do the... this is a doorway. This is a doorway as well. Is there any more doorways outside? I don't think so. We do, however, have the giant 3D chicken sign already made. We made it in Muldra, so we should be fine with it. Oh my god, that is large. And very off proportion. What the fuck? Maybe 0.25. That's the wrong one. 0.2. Oh my god. 0.2. Okay, better. 0.5. 0.4. 0.5. That baby is still pretty thick. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. It might be a little too tall still. There we go. And maybe 2. Yeah, seems good. Yeah, that's good. The 2 best videos I like from you as the one for the park ranger and the one for the oh my god, my words today, military patrol one. Yeah, I would say those are our best videos as well. Those are honestly, one would be focused more on, I guess, reality and mystery, and the other one would be more action based. So it would make sense, but yeah, those are very good. My theory about the virus could be because of the flu, because people show similar, like, flu symptoms when infected. What if scientists wanted to stop the flu season but failed and caused a disaster? I mean, yeah. Isn't that how, like, vaccines are normally made? Because, like, my understanding from how they make vaccines, they pretty much create a strain of the flu, like a guess in a way, and trying to prevent, you know, people getting sick for that season. Let's see here. I have to grab all these. Oh, thank God. Okay, what color is that? That is like, I don't even know what that is. Let's see if I can find something similar. I mean, yeah, it's like a cinder block in a way, so... yeah, it would work. Okay. Hmm. Oh yeah, we forgot we had all these doorways. Yeah, we're almost there. Just got bitten on my hand while having leather ghosts on, bro. GG run, 56 days. Yeah, that's a good run. I can't even compare because I have barely played. If I ever streamed the game of me playing it, it'd be like a, I don't know, content creator try Zomboid for the first time type stream, which would be ironic given what I'm making right now. Okay, we got the main area. I'm gonna put the doors on, and then we can focus on the. We can focus on the rooftop and then the balcony, not balcony, the outsides of the lighting. And then that should be good then for that area. Why am I looking over here? I didn't do double doors over here. There we go. There's double doors. I see so many like runs that I don't even know if they're fully runs anymore. I've seen people do like streams of Zomboid games where they play for so long, like 3 IRL years they've been doing a run, and it's like they're at the point where like zombies aren't spawning anymore or something. And I'm like, what do you just do then? Do you just wake up, go on your computer, character, and then be like, okay, that's it for the day? Never really understood that. Like, unless Zomboid, unless it's a modded version, they're playing the zombies actually. There's an actual number of zombies. Or was that actually how it is in the game? I don't know. Who knows? I rarely go deep inside Louisville because my PC doesn't like it. I love the side houses by the river that are fenced off. Yeah, we do like that idea as well. We're going to try and do something special with those because I set up the driveways for most of them. But we'll see what happens. We have a lot of things to figure out about these things because it's basically a lake, it's a river city, and people would have boats and stuff escaping, so there would be so much commotion over there unless the army like sank all the boats. Did they sink all the boats? I don't know. It'd be smarter if they did so the infection doesn't spread. I'll have to look at that. This looks good, thank you. Yeah, there was a community post of someone surviving 10 plus in game years, roughly like some years IRL, but they had 2. That probably was what we saw. But if you have zombie response off, a setting which you can tweak, when you clear town, it becomes boring unless you travel to other towns. But if you select insane population, even with response off, it will take, oh my god. Really? In-game year to clear out your starter town if you don't speedrun it. Yeah, that's one thing that like surprises me with Zomboid. I mean, it's one of the ultimate like survival simulators out there. I mean, there's so many things you can do in the game that you can't do in, I'd say, some games. Obviously, more games are becoming more advanced and advanced to the point probably somebody will recreate something like Zomboid, so who knows. But there's so many things you can still do to it, but it takes so much time rather than games that be like, okay, take 5 minutes and you already cleared the town. Congrats. No, you're fine. It's more me. I'm building this. Your writing's not off at all. I'm building this and reading it at the same time, so me trying to multitask. I got a $4,000 computer I bought last year, and I played with a lot of mods, and it's still slow as fuck. I mean, yeah, just because you have NASA computers doesn't mean a computer can't, or a game can't overrun it in some way. I mean, think of Minecraft in a way. It's very simplistic, but as soon as you spawn like what, hundreds of TNT, it could do something foul. What am I looking for here? I'm looking for a factory door, which is right there. There we go. As soon as ODST music is close to the end, then we will be playing hits music from one of my friends' playlist. So we have quite some time. I don't know, how long is the stream been going on for? 78 minutes. We're fine. Things that bother me in Project Zomboid on the radio and game. You can hear on day 1 or 2 what the military is holding out in Louisville and built walls. But if you spawn Louisville day 1 with mods, there's already zombies and people. Yeah. I don't know if they'll ever, they probably won't fix that. Or even, I don't even think it's something to be like fixed. Because it's probably just like story they add in. So, you know, like the military did something in Louisville on July 9th or 10th. But if you spawn in July 9th or 10th or something like that, I don't remember what day we spawn in. It's 6th or 9th, I don't remember. But if you spawn in, it's all zombies. They probably just added in for the lore side or the story side, just so people are like, oh, okay. Honestly, it's they put that in there so that we can see it, and then we'll animate it like 3 months later. That's the whole shtick of it. Well, that's how it goes. What the fuck? Oh, there's fencing over here? That's weird. I mean, I don't know how Louisville is. On the map, there's the building for Jay's Chicken with razor wire fence with, yeah, protecting a lot, Jay. No people, yeah. I love it though, eerie lore, because you hear people surviving, but the time you reach them, it's all gone. Makes it more sad. Yeah, I mean, especially in the upcoming Louisville ones, we put out a thing where they want to, you know, put in their 2 cents of being a certain on the radio or something during everything happening. And we have sort of a thing going on, which we're going to do as an intro for Louisville. You know what? I might give you a sneak peek. If I give a sneak peek, would it hurt us? No, it wouldn't hurt us. Let me hide this first, just in case it does hurt us. But on that fact, the eerie lore of hearing people, we have sent out a thing within the voice actor area of our Discord. And we asked people to either, you know, throw in their 2 cents or cover lines that we have written or do things their own way. And we would turn them into essentially phone calls, radios, or anything in that sorts. Because we want to given this is like one of our biggest projects, we wanted a sort of intro to everything happening. And we did it before as well for our SWAT video, where you heard the radio and everything sort of going down. Let me look through everything that's happened. It'll take a second, it'll take a second to load though, since our project file for this is big. Okay, I'm turning that off. Hold on. There's a lot of things I have to configure here. Game audio. Let's try that. Capture specific window. I am trying to find. Let's see if this works. Okay, so it's associated to game audio. Okay, it's not playing because it's still loading the project file. We have to wait a second. Yeah, I'll give y'all a sneak peek as I'm getting all this ready. Okay. So that audio is working. I can't hear it though, but I know you can hear it. So let me change a setting real quick. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then let me. Where is the display capture? There it is.
Hey there. I think there's like something wrong with my sister. She keeps coughing and saying her head hurts. I don't know what's happening, but I think it might be food poisoning. My neighbor just attacked someone in the street. Please send someone! 911, hi. Yeah, my husband. He won't respond. He's just shaking. Yeah, he's just shaking. 911? I think my neighbor's having like some type of episode. He keeps banging his head on the door. You need to send someone over here right now. They're taking people away! Where are they taking them? Possible 1096, but behavior is abnormal. Requesting backup. Hold still now! Medic 12 to dispatch. Patient is combative. Repeat, combative.
I don't think the notification was a part of the animation, but thank you for subscribing. But yeah, there's still a lot more we have to do with that. But we're essentially going to be, as like a sort of a sneak peek to the intro to the series, we're going to be showing off multiple areas of where the episodes will take place. So this one, I'm not going to say where it is, because it sort of gives away what we have planned. But we have 5 different areas you're going to hear people talking from through the radios or the phone lines before the episodes start. Let me I have to hide my screen again so I make sure everything's good. Okay, and mute the game audio. There we go. And yeah, turn off Premiere. The materials when you were building didn't look that good, but with all the post-prod VFX, it looks so good. Jesus, yeah. That sounds so good. I can't wait to see the video now. Yeah, the intro, well, that video that I just shown for that one part, that didn't take that long. That was like a day, because it's more of the voice lines. You're listening more to the fear of everything happening rather than visuals. So that one was easier. Is this supposed to be a radio or like police station phone call to the response center? Who knows? Who knows? I can't put that away yet. One of us, why not us? One of us, why not us? Sorry if I messed it up. No, you're fine. It was just a sneak peek rather than, well, no, it was just a sneak peek. It wasn't anything major. Here we go. Back to, excruciating pain of building the city. Here, hold on a second. There we go. Zombie game? Yeah. These are for Project Zomboid. The animations. It's gonna be based on that. And when they're done, well, you'll get a notification when they're done. But until then, you just get notifications of us streaming and doing all this. I got a ping on Discord. What's going on? No, okay. How much time we got left? How much time have we been streaming for? Hold on. Only 88 minutes. Should stop looking at the clock and more focusing on Jay's chicken. That is what we want. We want Jay's chicken, don't we? We do need to pull up the map though, so I know what to do. Okay. It's a glass roof, flat top. I mean, that seems pretty basic. If Indie Stone ever becomes a AAA studio and they want to make Project Zomboid first person, you should get hired for cutscenes, bro, I swear. I mean, I don't know. It's up to interpretation of whatever they do with the game. I mean, I don't feel like they would ever go for like full first person, but who knows? There's a scene I was thinking that should be added. What if you show footage of the hospital, like security cam of patients coming in, coughing and thrashing inside the hospital? Maybe you will see something like that. Maybe. There's a hospital in Louisville, isn't there? I swear there is. I'll need to figure that out. Maybe them actually turning and stuff. Yeah, maybe. Place a body and have a zombie feed on in the background. Could. You have to go, sadly, by Crip. Crip. How do I say your name? Is it Crip or Cripe? Or is it Crepe? Are you like the food? See, I'll just grab the corners. Actually, no, I'll just grab them all and then go up a little bit. I just need a little bit of an overhang for the ceiling area. There has to be a hospital within the Louisville map. I'm curious on that now. Actually, no, there is. Why am I debating if there is or isn't? I made it. Yeah. Excuse the floating bottles on chairs. Some of the generation for trash didn't go so well. Yeah, no, the medical center is here. Maybe we'll see something like that. Actually, if you do follow our if a slight animation we already made with the medical center, just like giving a sneak peek towards our animations. We have it unlisted because we didn't want it to be like one of the big animation postings. We won't give like notifications out streaming or one of the big animations are done, or if we accidentally like post a short, the notifications on. We never do anything else. But if you look in our post, there's actually one animation, I guess two now. You always thought Project Zomboid was a 2D game? I mean, it slightly is. The entirety of Zomboid is like, it's split of paper with textures on them. There's not really any 3D models in the game besides like the characters and then like some items you drop. Besides that, it is pretty much a 2D game. It's 2D, but it's very close to it. Oh, it's auto saving. Okay. Oh, the joy of having to wait for an autosave. Oh, never mind, it hurt me. It knew it needed to stop. Okay, now we just need a rooftop. And yes, it is. So just about the right size too. Okay. How? What? This is a wall? What the fuck? Okay, yeah. So I can't use that. I was wondering why that was flickering. When you enter a building or place and the walls begin to almost disappear, oh my god. This is a system that I have never been able to remade. Huh. Okay, here I need to fix that. So we need to change this to 0.01. Yeah. Change this to 335 so it's the right height. Okay, well, Jay's is just about finished, so we can then pull off of that, then focus on something more important. Replacing more buildings that just don't need to be here. Okay, and I need generators on top. Okay, where do I find some generators? You. Hello from Brazil. Hello, Brazil. Howdy there, Simba Protos. Foldable pipe. Okay. Fold pipe. Yeah. Okay. Do this, and then we'll add. Yeah, we'll just do this. Change it to 1.5 to get a little bit of a thicker look. Turn around so it starts there. Any Project Zomboid fans hate the helicopter event. It's so annoying to find a horn. Pretty sure it's like maybe the one of the most hated things. Not because it's like people actually hate it, just because it makes the game super hard. Well, at least at that point. It's essentially ringing the dinner bell. Pretty sure you can just survive by staying inside though, can't you? Just avoid the horde till they leave. Also, I need to make those windows dark. Okay. Do parking lines. I don't think I did parking lines in this area because I know I did. The helicopter hate thing, it made me think about what will we do when there's like finally is Project Zomboid coming to an end for us? Do we send off our beloved main and side characters off of one last hurrah, or just let them apocalyptic world it is? Many directors and other people like that must have that type of question. Unless there's like an official happy or bad ending. Can't really plan on what to do with your entire series. Okay. So this is pretty much done. Just a simple Jay's chicken building, nothing major. What is that? Just cover that up. Cool. Pixel. No. I think we might be good. I'm not gonna focus on the lighting just yet. Probably do lighting one big day. We're just doing buildings right now. Okay. Let's see. What is Ader Wire Company is the building over there. The Louisville Animal Shelter is down there. We might. I feel like we would do the Louisville Animal Shelter. But right now I'm looking for placements of areas we wouldn't work on, so we can just get those buildings down, which probably would be here. And then of course we have all these little buildings, which we have the presets of. There's so much to do. But we gotta start somewhere. Okay. Is there any? Yes, there is. those do not look lined up whatsoever. No, yeah. Speaking of animal shelter, Project Zomboid should add a new infected like zombie dogs. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna go that route, because I'm pretty sure, didn't they just add in like the capabilities of herding sheep and chickens and stuff? Who knows, they might do something like that in the future. But I don't know if, well, no, it would sort of go with their lore, because I'm pretty sure before that comes out, talking like it's coming out of the closet or something, before the of theoretically, yeah, they would follow their story, but I feel like that would be something we would have to program dogs for some reason. I mean, you would make them faster, but you already have NPC movement. They could, I don't know. There's a lot of key things when it comes to like animating, programming, stuff like that. So it's always different. Yeah, I hate that helicopter event, but I learned after 2 to 3 weeks. It comes, but there's ways to work around it. You gotta go away from your base before the helicopter gets you. Yeah, that's another thing I saw. You just avoid it completely, or essentially just create, or okay, I don't know if this is going to be good or not. Some reason when we're doing this road here, this road never worked with us easily. So it did something like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just bad. Let me do that. Can I hide it? Sort of. Yeah, I sort of can, but will look good. Ooh, that's the question. Yeah, I mean, how much of a divide do we have here? I mean, that's probably even there, a little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, but going away from your base would also mean risking your loot. I mean, yeah, no matter where you go, you're always risking loot in Zomboid. Unless you made like the super deluxe security base. I don't know. Yeah, I made it for 9 months in the game. You should have multiple safe houses to get that type of, but manageable. Yeah. I mean, that's smart thinking. I mean, most players wouldn't think about only having one safe house and just fortifying the hell out of that. Let's see here. What are the mods crash or an update fucking corrupted my save 9 months down the drain? Yeah. The joy of mod. And then they update the game and somehow that like destroys 2 years of progress. It's weird at times. Okay, my machine just went off. Jesus. Scared me. Okay. So that's good. I kind of think updating the game, and if it drains your progress, it gives you a reason to go explore around more. Yeah. Fair enough. Wait. Never mind. Yeah, it's straight. Okay. Yes, it does take like 15 minutes to delete this one piece. Come on, go. There you go. Okay. I'll slow down. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and and select multiple of these. I'll need as many as I can get. Okay, so this area is sort of off. Not off, it is sort of good. Yeah, I'm looking on the map right now to see what I need to do. Okay, so Unreal, please. Thank you. So these pieces need to go. Where am I looking at? Okay, there we go. These pieces need to go. Oh, looking too close. These ones as well. These ones. Yes, those two. Quite a few here. Theoretically, no, it's only one spot here, so that one should be blocked off. And then some more up front. Yeah, that should be good. Your work is looking pretty good so far. Thank you very much. It'll look 1,000 times better once the buildings are finished and we can actually look at this in render mode. Music as well. Okay. Let's see. No, I did not want more ODST music. Please. I have autoplay on. Oh, please. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. We can go ahead and we can look up our playlist music we have from before. We did one before the past playlist music. We can try it again. See how this is. Okay, this is a remix. Hold on. I think I clicked the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Here we start out on this. Very different. We need to get the base areas. That is completely the wrong area. That's some great music. Hope so. Really do hope so. I'm shotgunning through these songs, so I don't know what they are at times. Where am I doing this? Is this just a parking garage? What is this building? Oh no, there's a parking garage underneath. Okay. Okay then. Let's see. I mean, honestly, these buildings don't look like they're going to be beneficial, so I might just go ahead and establish them as placeholder buildings. Let me look at the map again real quick if there's anything big. We got a movie theater. We have a movie theater already. Boxing gym. Maybe. Yeah, there's not really. There's not that many, I guess, benefits. Like if it was a fire station, a hospital, or something. Oh my goodness. You all hear that? The song really kind of fits the 90s theme of Project Zomboid. Too bad once it starts playing, the zombies think it's a dinner bell. Yeah. Yes, it does. Oh my god. I hear my, don't know why. Could be many list of reasons. Oh, okay. So there is a road here that's supposed to come out. Also now realizing I probably let me do something real quick. Yeah, never mind. We're good. How to make sure YouTube doesn't think I'm like a bot or something. Sometimes when people stream, they hear music through streams and they'll just assume it's like one of those like relax and listen to the music type channels. Happened weirdly enough last time when we were. Let's see here.
Let you take her home.
What is Betty Davis Eyes? Is that what is the name? Betty Davis Eyes. It's Betty Davis. This building, crazy down there. It must have seemed like the devil himself outside. Who knows what's going on out there? Okay. Actually, no, I still need a little. Okay. Let's see. How much asphalt is needed? Not much actually, but we'll work with it. That is not how much we need. A little too much. I'll take that small one. Thank you. We'll work with what we can. I'll gladly take this over Betty Davis Eyes. Oh, it's actually. Oh, okay. Hold on. It actually cuts through. Do you guys want me to, after do the entire series, do you want me to have like all the zombies where we're animated and all the characters do like one giant dancing ending? I cannot see what happened. Thank you for the subscription. It has been. You want me to do like one of those endings where like the villains are like dancing at the end? I'll just have like a group of survivors and a group of zombies just like dance off. Do the most cheesiest 90s away ending ever. I need to find like comparisons. I know like cartoon shows do that a lot. hold on. Is a cop car gonna even fit through this area? See if I can pick one off. Is that a car? No. The Humvees are about the normal size. Would that fit? Oh my god. No, that's about the right size. My mouse speed, come on. Yeah, that's about the right speed or size. How come armed civilians can handle zomboids, but the army just gets wiped out by the shambling corpses? Civilians don't have combat training, but somehow know how to use a gun, while soldiers have training and still get eaten alive. Well, I think there's many ways you can interpret it. One of my friends, like when they talk about like the Resident Evil series, they talk about how like people in there, they were like the STARS team and stuff, they were trained for like body shots and stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if it was something like that as well, where if you think about it, in the army, you train to just aim for center mass, or if at best a headshot. So if you were facing something that was, well, literally straight out of the #1 horrors that could ever happen to humanity, of finding undead people, which they're not really looking like undead either. They look like actual people since they're not decomposed or anything. So you're fighting people slowly walking towards you. And if I saw that, I would probably aim for like the chest. I don't know if it's like common knowledge, or when they learn they have to aim for the head. It's not really something that is explained a lot, but it would make sense. I'm just talking about the soldier part, where why they can't kill them as fast. Obviously, soldiers will have a lot more ammo, so they can spend a lot more. But aiming for body shots, that would be more understandable, rather than aim for the head type situation. We were actually, I was watching, it sort of reinforces, I was watching Fear the Walking Dead yesterday. I was watching season 1, in which it takes place in the city and everything. There is a scene in the cops and basically the riots are happening right as the infection is coming out, where the cops still think they are people. They don't know what is going on, and they try doing body shots over and over and over again, even for regular cops to SWAT, everything. Everyone's trying to do body shots because it's the easiest thing. No communication was spread out or anything saying aim later on, until a lot of the stuff happened and pretty much the downfall of the city was already in place. Have you guys thought about doing scenes or whole animated adaptations for popular zombie movies or TV shows? Like what? I mean, we've been like, we've asked for ideas for like different series or universes to animate, but like, what are you thinking? Sci-fi sir. Oh, Sci-Fi Serpent. I think this is pretty much, what is that thing in the middle there? What is that right there? Is that a, here, hold on. What is that? That's just a sidewalk. Okay, that's nothing major. Yeah. Okay. So that is good. Let me grab those. Actually, let me save first because we just finished all that. For a movie, I'm thinking The Night of the Living Dead. It's a 90s film and it matches Project Zomboid timeline. Yeah. Like Night of the Living Dead or Alive or Alone, Dawn of the Living Dead. I mean, I won't say what movie, but there will be sort of a comparison that one of our episodes will be sharing of, in an aspect of, but as like doing full like recreations of a movie or like, you know, just like reanimated in a way. No, we don't have any plans like that or really thought of doing it like that. Right now we are focusing on the story of Louisville, the Zomboid universe, and the Enigma universe that we're doing. And we have a pretty good we have a pretty good lineup for scripts for it. So adding more onto it for whole new universes might be too much of a strain if we try to push it more and more. It goes well. But again, Night of the Living Dead would be, if we ever did something like that, we'd probably do something like Night of the Living Dead, given it's I'd say like one of the birthplaces of zombies, essentially. Also, plus it's, I think, free domain. So like you could use whatever you wanted from that. Oh no, I don't think it's not free domain. Which one am I thinking about? God. There's something of the Living Dead. One of the zombie movies, famous ones, are free domain. Just because they screwed up licensing when they released it into theaters. Maybe it's Night of the Living Dead, I don't know. They are remaking Return of the Living Dead? Really? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me. I wonder who's fully working on it, though. Oh, 5% off. Come on. There we go. Am I? Yeah. No. Yeah. No? Let me unselect these things because I'm not going to need those. Yeah, that's going to be really interesting to see what they do for the Living Dead series if they're remaking it. I mean, if they do, obviously if they do really well, they're going to try and do the others as well. So, who knows? We are in the decade of remakes and reruns, so it doesn't really surprise me of what's being remade or anything. I will say this right now because I know how this is going out for our schedule. Tomorrow, probably don't expect to stream because we do have commissions that we do have someone who hired us for commissions to do for intros for their Zomboid thing. Maybe Friday, maybe. We're probably just gonna be working on the city once again. We'll see. Saturday, definitely not. Sunday, maybe. I'll say it again once we're at the close end of the stream, but I know schedule out or the post, I don't know really what it is on YouTube. I guess it is a schedule. When you it says when the live stream will happen. But yeah. Maybe one of these days we'll or I'll take a break and we can try like Zomboid's weirdest mods or something. Some guy running around trying to survive zombies in a Spiffo costume would be funny. We had thought about something like that. There's actually no, there's also one movie that sorta did that. It wasn't the main subject, but it was the Wreck series, which is sort of like zombies, but then they made it like religious, so it's sort of like religious zombies in a way. But one of the characters, it was a side character too, in the Wreck series, they wore a mascot cheese costume for like a wedding party. And that's how they survived, because the zombies at the time just kept biting the cheese. So I mean, theoretically, it would provide a lot of protection, given its who knows how many layers of protection, or padding, I mean. What is this down here? Pawn shop. Do I have just a simple building? Here, hold on. As I'm stretching, I look over to I don't know if I ever mentioned it, we have a little security case next to our computers of like things we used in our videos. And I have the Spiffo's Bad Fur Day game cartridge there. Forget that's there. A lot of people think that really enough that was a fake thing that was just like Photoshop stuff. That was a real game thing that we made and just basically used for the video. I don't know. Would this work here? Theoretically, yeah, it would. Oh my god. There we go. 14. Ooh. Is it the picnic basket building? It is. I mean, yeah, it sort of works. I'm gonna push it forward a little bit, so it does that. It goes on the sidewalk a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then we need some like straight building. Maybe this. We just need a little bit of a tall. Oh, maybe I can't do that though, because I think I did this exact same building over there, didn't I? No? No, I did not. Okay. Yeah, because this subdivision area, not subdivision, I don't even know what this is. Whoa. This area of the map doesn't really seem like it's much. Okay. That's more of a... What is that? Okay, so this is a parking lot here. Then... restaurant, random building, random building, random building. It's all random buildings. You know what? Yeah. Give me some of those. Where do I keep getting pinged at? What? Okay. Okay. Almost done.
I hear it echoing of every place that we call our home. And I don't talk of any time I ever believed in the unknown. I need it, so I hold on to every mistake that I made alone. And I don't lie when I say that we will never return to closing doors.
Let's see here.
Sleep tight in a new life through another warning call.
We haven't used much of these at all.
Look down,
So might as well.
no one tried to break that wall. I feel it moving in another direction we call our own.
Yeah, and then a little one over here.
Anyone who ever believed in what they stole. I need it, so I hold on to every piece of mind that I chose.
Yeah, looks good.
And I don't lie
Ooh,
when I say
let's
that we will
push you
never
forward a little
return
bit.
to closing doors.
Wait. Okay, I don't know why the windows are doing.
Sleep tight in a new life through another.
Okay, then we only need a building or something over here. What about... What are you?
Down on the cold ground.
Dog's going crazy again. That's something. Let's see if we can work that. Oh, we need something over there too. We need the lights in the front. Do that there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Are we able to do something a little bit big here? Yeah, we are. It's not that big, it's not that small, it's just about the perfect size there. Ooh, might be too many trees though. Is this like the front over here? Yeah. So, do that. Okay. And then, what is over here? We'll go ahead and we'll see how this is. Okay. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Cuts off there. Then we go over here. A little bit of opening area, that's fine. Blocked off area. Then once the lighting's in here, it look good. A little bit of open area here. Probably do like trash cans or something. Maybe. Maybe to park benches and stuff. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do the grass, and we might.
1, 2, 3,
I thought it crashed for a second. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the grass, and then we'll just call it then. We've been doing this for about 2 hours now, so it's pretty good. It's a good song to edit on as well. In Project Zomboid, only a few people are immune to the airborne Nox infection. Everyone else got turned when the disease went airborne. Yeah. That is like one of the big things that we had to think about when writing our stories too, because that the idea of it being there, it takes away a lot of things. So you could have like a full-blown series of something if you wanted, but you have to worry about that airborne illness. So I mean, it's sort of, it works in our favor a little bit since we, what the fuck, remember that song? It works for us since we actually wrote towards that. It would have been better though if it was more, I don't know if it's just our opinion, I feel like it probably would have been better if it was more like the Walking Dead type virus where, or the wildfire virus is what they call it. Is if they're infected, but when they die, they turn no matter what. Not, okay, you're infected by it, by the air, turn already. I wonder what like the public opinion is on that. Which one's better, death by air virus or death by, well, regular death then turning? Maybe we'll find out when we get our series more animated. Then we'll figure out more of what we want to do. Okay, so besides, we don't need parking lines here really. I'll do it when I do the lighting. So we got this whole area done because this whole area was pretty much not really useful buildings. So we worked that. This whole area pretty much done. And then we finished up a little small area over there too. We got 2 squares done today. It's pretty good. Well, I guess 1 whole square and 1 corner. So we're pretty good then. Before I end, let me see what other areas I can do when we do it tomorrow. Okay. Probably this area over here if most. Kitchen supply store, music store, okay, not really necessary. Pawn shop, butcher shop, repurposed building. So yeah, probably over here would be next, or we might do the Louisville Animal Shelter or Animal Hospital next. Is that how the NOTLD virus worked? What is NOTLD? Actually, I might find it quicker just looking up NOTLD. What is that? Oh, Night of the Living Dead. Maybe? I don't know fully on how their virus was. I know without a doubt that, well, obviously a bite was infection, but I don't think we ever saw like airborne infection, like just died just because they breathed that stuff in. All the people we saw were bloodied up. So the closest one, I don't even remember. The Night of the Living Dead, I'm pretty sure the only one, actually I don't know, because the person who lives at the end in the cellar, well, in the beginning, in the very original one, I'm pretty sure he comes out but he gets killed anyway because they think he's a zombie. But in the remake, I'm pretty sure he turns into a zombie because of the air. I don't. That's a lot of good questions. That was part of the point. The dead suddenly started reanimating, attacking the living. Nobody knew how or why. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of main things for like TV shows and stuff or movies. You don't go into the explanation, be like, yes, the dead they are rising. They heard the buffet was near. It's not really good to go into details. If you go right into the action, people will know more. Puts the mystery into it. Just like how we'll never know the answer of how the infection started for this universe, for Zomboid's universe. That adds mystery and gets people into it. Is this area animated? Not animated. I'm gonna save and then we'll render it on. But that's actual that concept as well is not like over explaining. We're gonna be doing that a lot more as well for the next episodes. This series for these upcoming episodes is gonna be so much fucking action that it pains me thinking on how much I'll have to animate. But yeah, we'll I'm gonna let this save. I'm gonna try to render it, and then if it renders fine with the lighting, then I know it's fine. And then we'll end it there. Okay, so that works. Now I change it to is the cloud's not going to disappear? It's freezing a lot for the city. Here, do this. Okay, so it's rendering fine. A little bright right now, but that's just because this is the editing map and not the lighting map. So that's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. You've had a stream for about 2 hours and 40 minutes. I think that's enough for y'all. But as I said before, we'll probably not stream tomorrow. Maybe earliest Friday or Sunday. And we'll probably just continue over on the map again. Or for some reason, we switch to a game or something, so who knows. In the original 1968 Ben, the Black Survivor, was the sole survivor, but he was mistaken for a zombie and shot in the head by the posse clearing the area next morning. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was saying, like, they thought he was a zombie, but he didn't die. But I think in the remake, he did turn into a zombie. That's like one of the things they changed, but who knows. But we can talk more about it whenever we stream again, or if you all want, you could talk about it within our Discord. So until then, I hope you all have a good evening, good day, good morning, or good night. I wish you the best. See ya.